The graph of the inverse function is the function reflected in the line y equals x. I've drawn my y equals x line on this graph. I'm going to follow the steps here. Write the original equation, and I'm going to use a y. Switch places with x and y. And now solve for y. Divide by 4. So now what I have left is the inverse function is equal to x divided by 4 is 1/4 x, and negative 2 divided by 4 is negative 1/2. I'm going to go ahead and start out with plotting my points for the original, because that's what I'm supposed to do, is graph both equations. So first I'm going to graph the original, which is 4x plus 2. Start on 2 and go up 1, 2, 3, 4 and over 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 and over 1. And that will be my first line. My next line will be the graph of the inverse. So I start at negative 1/2. I have up 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1 and over 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'll draw that line. And I can see that my original and my inverse are just reflected in the line y equals x. Let's do another one. How about a quadratic? I'm going to follow the exact same steps. So now I have y equals x squared plus 2. Remember, the second step is just to switch x and y, and then solve for y. I'm going to take the square root of both sides. So now I have plus and minus the square root of x minus 2 equals y. And that's my inverse function. And I can write it like this. Inverse of x is equal to plus minus square root of x minus 2. All right, I'll start out with graphing the original parabola. So I'm going to go up to 2. I know that's going to be my vertex. And I'm going to draw my parabola here. There's my original. And my inverse parabola. This is where 0 starts. It's the square root of x minus 2. So remember, when we're translating, we go to the right 2. And my parabola, my square root function, the positive is the top part of the parabola. The negative is the bottom part of the parabola. This is my inverse.